Hi fellow reefers, I'm Eddie of Eddie's Reef Aquaria. Today's video, as I promised, I would do a video on the wire management that I did on the tank. I'm going to take you through a tour of what I actually did using this pencil. Okay, the first thing I want to draw your attention to is the MP10. Now, the MP10, I went ahead and, and all these items are attached with the Velcro strip. So I went ahead and I put there the MP10 and I just worked the wire up, and let me show you what I did up there. Okay, I went ahead and I added one of these wire mounting where you go ahead and an adhesive that it adheres to any surface, glass, or mica in this case, and it has a section where, as a matter of fact, I have one here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me get one right here. Okay, here we have it. Okay, if you notice those slots, okay, the wire actually would go like here in the middle. The wire will go in the middle, and then those slots you see on the sides is to put a tie rod. So you can go ahead and tie the cable. So that's what I did actually there. I tied it, but I pulled it down so it would create like a like an elbow, shall we call it. And then I just ran it up. Let me get another closer shot. I ran it up, and then it goes out to the outlet that I have here on the tank. Okay, let's bring this down. Okay. Now, the power supply is right here. Same thing, I did it with Velcro strips. And as you notice, the cable that comes out from the power supply goes to the MP10. That's the one that gives the power to the MP10. I just... let me bring it down so you can see it better. There you go. I just went ahead and I neatly put it together and, like cuddled it up. And then I put a tie rod, and then it just goes there and it goes to the MP10. Then up here, as you notice, that's the actual power cable. Comes out, same thing. I cuddled it up, whatever you want to call it, just munched it together. And the same thing, I went ahead and, as you notice there, I also put a tie rod. And that would be the one that's down here. Okay. Now let's go to the other thing, which would be your, yeah, let's go here. Okay, here we have the tons ATO, the 3155. Same thing. I have it attached with Velcro strip. This is the wiring that comes out. Of course, you have the two ones that go to the sensor up to the tank. One being the safety and the other one being the optical. This one here in the middle, that's the power supply. Now, let me show you something. What I did here, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Well, okay, what I did is on this instance, I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring it down. There you go. I did the same thing. These cables running, I went ahead and I added mounting little plate, and I put all the four cables together again with a tie rod, so that went out. Now I want to do a correction. I said a power supply, but what this actually has, you can call it a power supply or not, it's just a regular it's like an AC type of a adapter, which I'm going to show you now. And then here, this is the setup. These are all the the setups that I have. If you notice, the first one, I have it available. And then the last one here, let me bring this down a little bit, I also have it available. Now, the one, this is, oh, by the way, this is a power surge and power bar by Trip Light. Okay, the bottom one is continuous. What that means is that, like, if you notice these other 6, they have on and off switch. So individually, you can go ahead and turn each individual outlet on and off. Like, let's say if I want to do maintenance or whatever, and I just want to turn off the pump, I would go ahead and do that. But this one on the bottom that you see here, that's always on. I have, like I said, I have the first one there, which is controllable, like all the others you see here, and this one is on continuous flow. And then, as I mentioned before, all these cables, they come out through one of the holes that's provided right there. I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but that's one of the holes that is provided on the back panel of the furniture. I also did, I put a tie rod there, so these cables, all these cables that you see here, when it comes to, let's say, to the actual cables that are coming out, the outlets, and the cables, like, let's say, for instance, let's say the protein skimmer, the pump, the reactor, on and on. All those are these that are here, and I went ahead and I tied it here with a tie rod. So they're like, they're like away from all this cabling, shall we call it. They're all there, and then, like I noticed, like I showed you here, these that are only dedicated to the ATO, I went ahead and I applied that mounting little plate with a tie rod. So that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. And then one final thing I'll show you when it came to the ATO, what I'm talking about. Hold on one second. Okay, that you're looking at there is the ATO. So I don't know if you want to call it a power supply or just an AC adapter, but that's what I was talking about. It's just, those regular adapters that some electronics bring. That's basically what it is. Let me show it to you. Hold on. Okay, here we are. Yeah, you see. It's just a regular AC adapter, I guess. Okay, the adapter that I just showed you for the ATO, you might wonder, well, why didn't you hook it up on your power strip? Well, there's, because I do have 2 empty outlets, one there and one down here. Simple reason, the way it's configured, if I was to place it here, I try that. But the problem is that it's kind of like sideways. So if I was to put it there, it would actually take some space, some room from this outlet, so I wouldn't be able to use it. Same thing here. If I was to place it here, it would actually cover almost all of this. And I really need these 2 because I don't know if you follow me previously, but I am going to get the Ecotech, the Reef Link, because the APN10, I made it Wi-Fi, and of course I'm going to get a Radeon, which is Wi-Fi compatible too. So of course you're gonna need juice on that, So one of these would be for the Reef Link, and then of course the other one would be for the actual light. So that's basically what I wanted to touch bases on this video. I hope you found it educational. If you did like it, hit the thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscription button on the channel, and right next to it there's a little bell, which is the notification bell. So if your device is activated to receive notifications every time I upload a video, which is usually on Fridays, you'll be the first one to get notified that Eddie's Reef Aquaria went ahead and uploaded a video. So I want to thank you very much for watching this video. And like I say on all my videos at the end, happy reefing. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.